I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
GOP presidential candidate John McCain and his running mate, Alaska Governor Saral Palin, campaigned before thousands inside a Winner Aviation airplane hangar at the Youngstown-Warren Reginal Airport in Vienna, Ohio. Their visit to this area, which is historically Democrat, proves how pivotal Mahoning and Trumbull counties are to winning Ohio, a swing state which many politicals say is necessary to win the presidency. And now we go to the 2008 Road to Victory rally.
I've told people around the country that I always thought it was a good idea to have my husband's hand at the wheel. But I think it's a great idea to have a woman's hand on that wheel, too. I'm introducing you to the next Vice President of the United States, Governor Saral Palin.
Thank you, Ohio. It is so good to be here. And Cindy, thank you so much for that kind introduction. Let's hear it again for the next First Lady of the United States of America, Cindy McCain. Ohio, in the next 49 days, is going to be a really hard-fought battle here in Ohio. But John McCain and I, we are ready, and with your help, we are going to win. Thank you, Ohio. Now, I know that there are a lot of small towns in this beautiful valley, and folks here don't quite know what to make of a candidate like our opponent, who has lavished praise on working people when they're listening, and then talks about, though, how bitterly they cling to their religion and guns when those people aren't listening. We all tend to prefer candidates who don't talk about us one way in Vienna or Youngstown and then another way in San Francisco. As for my running mate, I guarantee you, my running mate, you can be certain that wherever he goes, whoever is listening, John McCain is the same man. John McCain is all about putting government back on the side of the people. He and I, we're going to take our case for that reform that is needed in our government to voters of every background, in every party or no party at all. And with your vote, we're going to Washington, D.C. to shake things up. John McCain is he's going to get our economy back on track. This is so important. I know you woke up yesterday morning and you heard the news and you realized too, we're hurting. He's got to help us, and he will put the economy back on track. Politicians in Washington tend to like to talk about the economy and job creation. But the people who actually create most jobs in this great country, they're the small business owners. People like Todd. People like Todd with our commercial fishing business, and my sister and her family just with a brand new service station that they just built and opened up, or Todd's folks owning a hardware store. Our family, like your families, we know that the best way to help small businesses is for government to take less from them, leave more for them, so that they can expand and create jobs. It's a pretty simple principle, and it works, and that is the way that we create jobs and hire more people, and that's exactly what we're going to do in a McCain-Palin administration. Now, we've got to be aware that our opponent has a very different plan. He wants to raise income taxes, and he wants to raise payroll taxes, and raise investment income taxes, and raise the death tax, and raise business taxes. That's his plan. He actually proposes to raise taxes in this hurting economy, this time of hurt in America. Hurting economy That increase in taxes would equate to about billions and billions of dollars on you, taken from you. And even with all those new taxes, still, our opponent would need more taxes to pay for the enormous new federal programs that he's proposing. But here's a little straight talk for our opponent. His tax plans really would kill jobs and hurt small businesses and make even today's bad economy look like the good old days. To grow our economy, Ohio, you know this, to grow our economy and to avoid a recession, to bring new jobs to this state or save the jobs that you already have, we need relief for every taxpayer and for every business in America. And we also need serious reform on Wall Street. And John McCain is the guy who will get it done. Reform on Wall Street is necessary. It's going to affect every single one of you. Almost 2 out of every 3 Americans have a stake in the market. And that's through pensions and 401ks and IRAs and the like. Families across America have a right to expect that their interests and their investments will be protected. Instead, what's going on now? Huge investment banks are going under because of their own bad practices, and then they're asking the public to bail them out. Federal agencies are failing to defend you, are failing to defend the public interests. And reckless CEOs are walking off with multi-million-dollar severance deals, money taken from what's left of some of these companies that they were supposed to be serving. It's going to take a man of action and a proven reformer to clean up Wall Street, and that man is Senator John McCain. As your vice president, I will help John McCain implement his all-of-the-above strategy for energy independence. I drove by a gas station the other day near here, and I saw that gas is now nearing $4 a gallon again. Here in Ohio, gas prices are making a full tank at the pump kind of seem like a luxury. The cost of living, of course, is going up. Groceries going up. Everything's going up, but the value of your paycheck has been going down, all because of energy and transportation costs. And people blame Washington for this one, for doing next to nothing, and on that one, they got it right. John McCain, though, he's going to confront our energy problems once and for all. He's not going to just talk about it. We're going to expand our use of alternative fuels. We're going to drill now to make this nation energy independent. We're going to make government more transparent and more accountable and more open to those who want to serve. We're going to recruit the best to serve you and to help those people who have desired to participate in their government, regardless of party affiliation, regardless of whether they have that Washington experience. In Alaska, we have done things like put the state checkbook online so that everyone can see where their money goes in government. And in a McCain-Palin administration, we're going to bring that kind of openness to Washington. Hasn't been done there before, but again, that's a reason we're going to D.C. We want to shake things up. And third, another mission that I'm going to be on. I've told Senator McCain about a few things that I've learned as governor and learned as a mom. Ever since I took the chief executive's job up north, I sought more funding for students with special needs. And we're going to make sure that government is on their side too. I want to tell you some things real quickly about him because he won't say these on his own behalf. You know, our opponents have been going on lately about how they always, quote, fight for you. But again, since John McCain won't say this himself, I'm going to say it. There is only one man in this election who has ever really fought for you. Ohio, he has fought for you. He's going to keep fighting for you. He's the only great man in this race, and he is ready to serve as our 44th President of the United States of America, John McCain.
Thank you.